Emotions are everywhere. Anger flares, fear whispers, pride glimmers. Most people let these feelings control them. They react first, think later, and stumble without realizing why. But some move differently. They pause. They notice. They understand before they act. While the world rushes, they remain steady. Every glance, every word, every subtle gesture, they absorb it all. Emotional intelligence isn't just knowing your own feelings. It's understanding the flow of energy around you. It's staying composed while others are pulled into chaos, seeing patterns where others see only confusion. They don't raise their voice. They don't demand attention. They act only when the moment is right. Every choice is deliberate, every response measured. In that quiet awareness, influence quietly grows. Emotions don't announce themselves, they leak. A raised voice shifts confidence. A moment of tension bends judgment. Most never notice how much their inner state shapes their actions. A glance, a hesitation, a subtle shift in tone, all of it communicates far more than words. The rare ones treat emotions as signals, not commands. They notice excitement before it speeds speech, fear before it shrinks posture, ego before it hijacks words. They let tension stretch. They allow moments to unfold. That patience reveals hidden truths, values, priorities, fears, and the boundaries people rarely show. They don't push, argue, or dominate. They wait, they observe. By the time action is required, they already understand the terrain, while everyone else is reacting to noise. It's not charisma. It's emotional intelligence, quiet, precise, decisive, and fully aware. When the noise fades, clarity arrives. Influence emerges naturally. The calm observer doesn't need to speak much, but everyone remembers. The patience, the presence, the steady awareness leaves an impression that lingers. And that is real power. Here's what rarely gets explained clearly. Emotional intelligence isn't just staying calm, it's endurance. The ability to remain present in discomfort without rushing for relief. To let pressure exist without trying to escape it. To stay grounded when every instinct urges you to react. This is where most people collapse. They break silence because it feels heavy. They explain too much because uncertainty unsettles them. They joke, argue, or withdraw, not because it works, but because it feels safer. And in that moment, awareness slips. Those with emotional intelligence move differently. They don't force resolution. They allow tension to unfold. They give moments space for imbalance to surface naturally. And imbalance always reveals something. Stories shift, confidence wavers, tone tightens, values rearrange. Here's what most never realize. You don't need to guess intentions. You don't need tricks. You don't need control. Time reveals everything. If you're patient enough to let it, the longer emotions remain exposed, the clearer patterns become. What someone protects, what unsettles them, where insecurity quietly lives. The emotionally intelligent resist rushing. They don't chase answers. They let understanding arrive naturally. While others perform or demand attention, they quietly observe. While others react, they preserve energy. And then something subtle happens. The dynamic shifts. People adjust without realizing why. They explain more, soften their stance, seek reassurance, not from weakness, but because steadiness is rare. Rarity creates gravity. Influence emerges quietly. By the end, the emotionally intelligent haven't dominated the moment. They haven't raised their voice or forced control, but they understand the situation completely. They know what's possible, what isn't, and when to act. Emotional intelligence doesn't amplify noise, it reduces it. And when the noise fades, clarity becomes unavoidable. Few truly grasp this. Emotional intelligence isn't quietness or patience alone. It's the ability to hold space when everything feels unstable, to absorb tension without reacting, noticing undercurrents others miss, to see patterns shaping choices before anyone even speaks. Most falter here. They speak too quickly, overcompensate, or fill gaps with noise and explanations, losing subtle influence they didn't even realize they had. Small words, hasty actions, minor reactions, they all shift the energy in the room. Those who understand emotions, they remain. They don't interrupt, over-explain, react for the sake of reacting. They let situations unfold, letting time reveal what's hidden. Every glance, hesitation, subtle gesture becomes information, a window into truth. Here's what most never notice. You don't need to guess, push, or force anyone. You don't need strategies or tricks. Time and careful observation reveal intentions if you can endure. The longer someone remains unguarded, the more their true priorities, fears, and concerns appear. While others panic, perform, or overreact, the perceptive mind quietly observes. While others waste energy reacting, they conserve. Almost imperceptibly, the energy shifts. People adjust without realizing it. They clarify, soften, reveal priorities unknowingly. Steadiness is rare, and rarity creates gravity. Influence emerges quietly. By the end, the emotionally aware have spoken little, acted less, yet their understanding is complete. They see who is authentic, who is conflicted, who quietly struggles behind confidence. They notice subtle patterns, small signs, behaviors that guide choices. They know when to act and when patience is stronger than intervention. When the noise fades, reactions settle, the room changes. Those around them are no longer performing or hiding. Clarity arrives quiet, undeniable, and complete. Emotional intelligence isn't about being seen, it's about being felt. Presence is power. Observation is influence. If you want more insights into emotional intelligence, human behavior, and rare awareness, subscribe now and learn to notice what others cannot.